Puffy is in jail because he sued Diageo Liquor Company, one of the most powerful liquor companies in the world. He sued them and forced them to settle out of court, and he also started a Black First political party. JAYZ is going through this because JAYZ also sued a liquor company, if I'm not mistaken, and he's trying to open up a casino in New York City. He'll be the first Black man to ever do it. Michael Jackson died because he didn't want to sell Sony Records back, his ownership of the Beatles music, and he also wanted to buy Marvel Comics. He got accused of molesting them white boys soon when he entered a bid for Marvel Comics. Mike got accused of molestation to stop him from getting Marvel Comics. Imagine if Michael Jackson produced Black Panther. Whitney Houston is dead because Whitney Houston wanted her masters back. She wanted her publisher. And she also wanted to do an audit on her royalty because she felt that she had gotten robbed out of all the money that she made. Remember, Whitney Houston, up until Mariah Carey, was the highest selling female artist of all time. And her song, the remix of I Will Always Love You, is the highest selling female single in world history. And she was broke. She had to die before the truth came out. Prince was murdered because he didn't want to give his unpublished music over to his music company. So they took his life, and now they got all his music. Nipsey Hussle had created some sort of a system where the artists could sell their music direct to the company and cut out the majors. And that was definitely a threat to the music company. Kobe Bryant was murdered because Kobe Bryant was starting his own sneaker brand that was going to compete with Nike, and he was starting his own professional basketball association that was going to be headquartered where? China. He had to die. America was not going to let Kobe Bryant start a professional basketball league in China. Hell no. And Nike wasn't going to let him come out with a pair of sneakers that was going to undermine Nike's authority over the sneaker game. They killed Kobe. They killed Jimi Hendrix, the black guitar player, because Jimi Hendrix's manager was a British Secret Service agent, and Jimi Hendrix was going to finance the Black Panther Party. Once they found that out, he died, just like Whitney Houston, from a so-called drug overdose in the bathtub in the hotel. It's never what you think it is. It's never what you think it is.
What's going on, guys? Hi, Chemo Home Friends here talking Dr. Umar Johnson, guys. One of the guys that's most hated on the internet. He do have people that love him as well. But guys, I want to get into what he said about a lot of these iconic individuals, saying the government had a part in these people's demise, unaliving these individuals. Guys, is he correct? I want you to comment on, is he correct, or this is a bunch of baloney, or he's reaching, is all allegations. I would really love for you guys to comment on this topic, because we do know a lot of these people he talked about was against the system. Prince was against the system, always preaching, own your own masters, do not have anyone basically own your property. He was preaching that. One day, vanished. He was healthy, died. Michael Jackson, he owned the Beatles. He was trying to buy Sony. He was trying to own a lot of things people did not want him to own, like the Jewish folks. But Michael Jackson was very powerful. One day, out the blue, he was healthy, and he just vanished, passed away. Drug overdose. That's what was said. Guys, Whitney Houston was a very talented individual, guys. How did she end up broke? I know she was on drugs. Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, we all saw everything that derailed her empire, guys, is what I'm trying to say. She ended up dying over a drug overdose. Look at Nipsey Hussle. He was fighting the system, getting ready to write a book about the great doctor that came up with an HIV vaccine, cancer vaccine. He was curing everyone in Africa, and all of a sudden, he died out of nowhere. So a lot of these things can be coincidence. A lot of these things can be allegations, or they can be truth. You know? He also talked Jimi Hendrix was trying to put money into the Black Panthers. I don't really know a lot about the Jimi Hendrix situation. I'm relatively younger than these individuals, guys. But I would love for you to comment on a lot of this stuff. Like he said, JAYZ lost his bid for a casino in Manhattan because they trying to get rid of him. He's getting too much money. Once you get to a certain level, I don't think the playing field is made for you. But if we can look at Nas was granted a bid for a casino in Queens, why didn't they go after Nas if they went after Jay-Z? It doesn't make sense. But that's why I want you guys to comment, tell me how you feel, if you agree, disagree. He mentioned a lot of these iconic people. Is it truth when a black person becomes very, very successful in life, the government goes after them? Is that truth or is that just fiction? Or is that just a coincidence? With that being said, guys, I would just love for you guys to comment. Tell me how you feel about this. I would love for you to hit that like button so YouTube can share this video and other people can see it as well. But if you follow me, man, I truly appreciate you taking the time out your day to check me out. I'm just here kicking back on football day. My Dolphins just lost. I don't know what to say about that. We suck. But yeah, man, keep my home friends. Hit that like button, man. YouTube will help share this video. Much love if you follow me. For real. Out.